Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin, filming this in my storage unit tonight. Seeing how I go with this, because my last video I told you I had some phone troubles. I've bought myself a new phone, but I'm still using my old phone for this because it's late in the evening as I'm filming this, and I'm going to be setting up the phone tomorrow. So fingers crossed I can load this onto YouTube, because that's where the problem was lying. I was able to record, I just wasn't able to load them up onto YouTube. So you might see this, you might not, who knows. But I did want to show off a bunch of stuff that I got from an online auction, and it arrived back at the house earlier today. So the first one that I'm showing off is X-Force issue 66 from May of 1997. I've gone on record about Adam Pollina's artwork on this series. I'm a big fan of it. It's fun and kinetic, and is a particular style. I don't think he still has this style, being that that was what 30 years ago now. Yeah, I enjoyed it, and now I have the complete run of Adam Pollina's work on X-Force. Next up, we have Shazam issue 10. Now, I read issue 1 of this series, and I was pretty impressed. It was a little bit wordy, but by the end of it, I got the hang of it. Jeff Johns was telling a very interesting story, and I was able to pick up issue 1 and 9, and now I have issue 10. I also have the last issue of the series. Jeff Johns wasn't on the series at that time, but I did pick up the last issue of the series. Here we have Sergeant Rock Special from 1994. I had to look, it's really small here, and no, I don't need glasses. I just have the ring light looking me right in the face. We have Chuck Dixon, Eduardo Barreto, Howard Chaykin, Russ Heath, and Graham Nolan on this. And if you're wondering who did the cover, it's Dan Brereton, and it looks great. Very happy to have this in my collection, and it was kind of a cover buy, but I have looked through this, and it looks so good. Just the artwork is killer. Next up is Sensation Comics featuring Wonder Woman issue 8, and this was a cover buy. It's Jay Lee, and we have my boy Aquaman there, but they're all looking great. I love Jay Lee's style here, where it's they're just kind of just standing there doing nothing, but there's a lot of detail, like surprisingly amount of detail, where as you keep looking at it. Yeah, so anyway, there we go. Next up is issue 12 of New Excalibur with Frank Terry on art duties, and I think it's Michael Ryan on art duties. It wouldn't be Paul Ryan, because this looks like Michael Ryan. And yeah, if you're a Juggernaut fan, this was a series to check out. I don't have the whole series yet, but one day. Next up is issue 27 of Manhunter with Ted Kord, Blue Beetle on the cover, and he's saying, shh, it's a surprise. So yeah, surprise. There we go. I thought I had the whole run of that series, but no, I don't. Here we have issue 2 of Laura Lee of the Red Mist, and again, a cover by, I loved the look of this. It looked like a Conan the Barbarian comic. It's black and white on the interiors. Don't really know what else to say, because I haven't read it yet, obviously, because it just arrived at the house today. But yeah, this cover, yeah, I'm so glad to get this. Yeah, there we go. Now, this wasn't part of the auction group. This was an eBay purchase, but I put it in here anyway. It's issue 1 of the Lone Ranger. I was going to say the Lone Rangers. Whew. Actually, that might not be a bad idea, the Lone Rangers. But this is by Dynamite. This is a book that I've been wanting for a while now. I tried to get it for a good price on eBay. The guy wouldn't have any of it, but even still, it was a good price. I was just asking for a better price, and he said, no, thank you very much. And I said, fair enough. So I bought it. I'm happy to have it in my collection. There was a slabbed copy of this some time ago, but I'm glad I got this, because after looking through it, I am very much looking forward to reading it. we have here Annual 3 of Hawk World from 1992, and part of the Eclipso, The Darkness Within storyline. The storyline doesn't matter to me. The Eclipso storyline doesn't matter. I just wanted to get this because it's kind of, I don't want to say rare to find this on offer in an auction, but here in Australia, maybe. These issues don't really come up that much, purely because they're like $2 purchases. So the people who put them up go, you know, what's the point? But the point is you get guys like me who go, I don't have that in my collection and I want it and it's $2 and I'm going to get it. And that's exactly what I did. So, yeah, again, looking forward to reading it. I'll get around to it eventually. There are 3 more to go, and I'm going to end on a bit of a key issue. What we have here, though, is Dark Hawk issue 29, and I'm just filling in the run of Dark Hawk. I bought this from, I bought all these books except for that one eBay purchase. I bought them all from one guy. So I bought this, but I also bought some more Dark Hawk books that are going to be arriving in a couple of weeks. Yeah, don't really know what to say other than it's a bit of a run filler. Now, I will say, Billy, thank you, Billy. Billy is the guy who sold me all these books, and he sold me this. This is Aquaman Annual 2 from 1996, and this is the last annual that I needed to have all the Aquaman annuals. It was kind of itching the back of my brain when I'd look at my list and there'd be that little gap, you know, 1, 3, 4, 5. I need that issue 2, that annual 2. So I reached out to Billy. I said, do you have it? And he's like, yeah, here it is. And he sold it to me for a nice price. Because it's annual 2, he gave it to me for $2. So thank you, Billy. You're a legend. This is written by Peter David, who was writing the book when I started reading Aquaman. So I'm very much excited and interested and keen to read another Peter David Aquaman story that I haven't read. But the one I'm going to end on is this. This is Amazing Spider-Man issue 303 with Todd McFarlane on art duties. And it's pure Todd McFarlane Spider-Man. There's the weird poses. We've got Sandman doing his thing. We've got Silver Sable looking gorgeous and putting, you know, just shooting people and threatening people. And then we have Mary Jane with the big wafter hair, and she's in the lingerie and she's just walking around the apartment. And it's typical 90s Spider-Man, Todd McFarlane era. I'm very happy to have this in my collection, and that is how I'm going to end the video. Hopefully I get to post this. We'll see. Again, please give me a little bit of time to set up my new phone, and then I'm going to start recording again. I'm wanting to get these videos to you as soon as possible because the feedback I've received has been very encouraging. You guys are all fantastic, and I love you all, and thank you so much, and I hope to catch you at the next one. Bye.